Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Michael, welcome back, and today we're talking about iOS 12.3 because it was just released to everybody. So after a very long beta process, Apple always does a very extended, a very drawn out beta process for all these little releases. We finally have a public release of iOS 12.3. Now my phone did something weird on this update. I was coming from the latest beta of iOS 12.3, but for some reason my phone made me download the entire operating system all over from scratch. So I think it was about 2.8 gigabytes that it had to download. And I checked online and I didn't see anybody else that had to do that. So if you had that issue, tell me in the comments down below. And it's a little bit frustrating because usually when you upgrade from the latest beta to the public release, it might be maybe 100 or 200 megabytes. But I had to wait for like almost an hour for that 3 gigabyte file to download. So that might have been a glitch coming from the beta. Now that we're on the final version of iOS 12.3, hopefully we don't have that. But now that it is out to everybody, the one feature that Apple is highlighting is the brand new TV application. So they showed this on their Apple newsroom where they release all their press releases. So you can see here, all new Apple TV app is now available in over 100 countries starting today. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the new app on my iPhone here. We're just going to do a really quick overview. I did a more in-depth look on my video about beta 1. Now we're here on the final release many weeks later, and I don't think much has changed inside the TV application, of course, other than bug fixes. So if we open it up here, I think the entire goal that Apple is going for is more personal recommendations and more curated playlists. And as soon as you open up the application, what they want you to do is pick up exactly where you left off. So if you're watching anything on your iPad, your Mac, your Apple TV, you can jump right here and click on Up Next and just pick up where you left off on another device. And if we go down here, there are a bunch of curated lists and specialized more personal playlists that Apple might think you might be interested in. I think I mentioned this in the first beta video or the second beta video, but it doesn't do a very good job because I do not want to watch any of these videos, and it doesn't seem like the application fully understands what type of shows I like to watch, because I'm never going to watch Birds of Passage, I'm never going to watch the Lego Movie, and just some of these recommendations are a little bit weird, so maybe I need to use the app a bit more for it to understand my usage, but hopefully it gets a little bit better down the line. So I remember around beta 2 or beta 3, Apple made this list very short, and here around the final release, they've actually added a whole bunch of extra sections. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff to scroll through here. So it is nice that Apple has a whole bunch of playlists that you can choose, like Because You Watch Seinfeld, and then up here we have some action movies, Corrupt Systems, featured on ICITOU.tv. So some of these are very strange. I have no idea what this means. I don't know why Apple is recommending featured on Hopster, because I've never even heard of Hopster. So some of these are a little bit weird, but there are a whole bunch of shows being recommended to you if you simply scroll down in the application. So I'm not the biggest fan of this TV application, as you can tell by all the critiques I'm making, but it is a very nice redesign, and it definitely is a step up over what they did before. Moving on to just overall performance of iOS 12.3, it has been very good for me. I think I had a few issues with battery life around beta 4 or beta 5, but here running it on my daily driver, my iPhone XS Max, the most recent betas, I had absolutely no issues. And you may have noticed that I didn't release a video when Apple released the most recent betas for this release, and that's simply because Apple didn't change anything in those betas. Like I said, it is a very small release. We're here at the final release again, and it took quite a while for them to release this to the public, even though they didn't add many changes to this build. So I only want to make videos for you guys if it actually has substance in it, so I don't just want to make a new video telling you that a new beta is out if there's nothing new in the beta. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. Drop a like on this video and tell me in the comments down below. But other than that, I will hope to have a video up by next week telling you how the performance and battery life is of iOS 12.3 on my iPhone XS Max. If you like this video, drop a like. My name is Michael, and I'll see you in the next video.